Conditional statements are logical statements with two parts, a hypothesis and a conclusion. A conditional statement may be written in the if-then form. So let's see what we're talking about. So here is an example of a conditional statement. If it is raining, then there are clouds in the sky. There are two parts to every conditional. One is the hypothesis. So if we look at this statement, the hypothesis is whatever is going to be following that keyword if. Okay? Then we have a conclusion. So if this occurs, then what else happens? What do we know? What can we conclude? That would be that there are clouds in the sky. So the conclusion and hypothesis don't actually include those keywords, it's just the statements that follow those keywords. So let's practice writing conditionals. It says write the given statement as a conditional. Our statement is congruent segments have the same length. So we have to think about what's the hypothesis and what's the conclusion. So if what, then what do we know? So we know that if there's segments that are congruent, then they're going to have the same length. So that's what we're going to write. If segments are congruent, then they have the same length. If we want to identify our hypothesis and conclusion, here's our hypothesis, and then here is our conclusion. Let's try one more. So two intersecting lines meet in exactly one point. We want to write it as an if-then conditional. So if what do we have to know, and then what can we conclude from that? So if we have two lines that are intersecting, then they will meet in exactly one point. So if two lines intersect, then they meet in exactly one point. Here is my hypothesis, and here is my conclusion.